back, and this is a strange one because I injured my thumb hammering a nail, and yeah, if I didn't cover it up, we'd be drawing on blood stains, which is not a bad idea for another episode. But for this one, we're going to do coffee. I really like segues. I'm not talking about the segue I just made because that wasn't a very good one. I'm talking about like the real deal, you know, like the ones that people drive. You know, I don't really like driving them. I just like to see tourists try to drive them with like a big group of them, especially. There's always that one that goes backwards immediately down an escalator, especially when it's indoors, you know, at some function that they paid like $9,000 to go to. Let's take the segways to get lunch at the food court, and then there's always that one that like just, you know, kills himself. And you're probably wondering, so David, what's with the skunks? This is actually run by static electricity. As you can see, the foot is touching the ground, and the skunks actually keep the current going towards the hands, because that's where the static electricity comes from. Now, to keep the skunks in line, you need to chase it with an exclamation mark, and they travel quite fast as your Segway. But the problem is the skunks also communicate in exclamation marks, and so the exclamation mark needs some fear behind it in order, because it's just as always, I'm just chasing a bunch of my fellow exclamation marks. So yeah, that's right. You chase an exclamation mark with, yes, that's right, a centipede, and a whole gaggle of centipedes, and yeah, it just goes through the whatever function you're at, I guess. Over here, it looks to me like a dinosaur of some sort, but you know me, I like dinosaurs. Yes, that's right, I like dinosaurs in snail shells, especially the dangerous kind. You know, but not just the dangerous kind, but the ones that tend to project with their eyes what they're thinking about, or their future aspirations, or whatever. So this one's thinking about a ladder and a sausage, maybe. Yeah, he's got a Bluetooth there, so that kind of influences his brainwaves. Over here, looks to me like a bit of a lint brush. You know, those sticky kind. Yeah, you know what I mean. And inside we have, yep, that's right. I mean, the stain is telling me this, so it's Richard Simmons, but he's asleep there, so you don't want to be too loud when you're, you know, you don't really notice him until you're like, you know, cleaning something, and then, oh, there he is. So to keep him asleep, so you can continue doing whatever you're doing, is just put a little, yeah, that's right, an exclamation mark to kind of keep him at bay if he wakes up, and you put a little spout down there. You can put some warm water in the lint brush and create a wonderful soup for your pet cactus. Keeps them alive during the winter season. You know, the Richard Simmons lint brush soup. And you can also, yeah, you just gotta keep everything at bay there. Yeah. Anyway, so over here, whoa. I am sorry, but that is a 19th century lawyer, and he has, yep, that's, you guessed it before I drew it. That's right. He's got sausages for teeth, and he is like, they're very musical, so they kind of whistle like. It's all royalty-free music, and when he gallops, they sing. And, oh, look at that! The dinosaur thought bubble is whistling too, because, you know, all sausages, they recognize each other. And see, it's just galloping. But what's that one? That's a brush. It's like a manicure brush, and it's attached to this. Huge finger. It's coming out of fabric, and it's got, yeah, it's like a, oh Oh, I know what this is. I can't even say its name. This isn't a hand. This is actually from the jungles of, this, yeah, it's a, that's right, it's a bouquet of pickles, and it's got some fingers for legs, and it runs like a cheetah. It's about 9 feet tall, and if it runs into you, and it likes you, it can, a flower will come out of the bouquet of pickles, and if it doesn't like you, yeah, a telephone comes out, and you have to put your head up to it, and it says something to you. I can't even tell you what it says. It's bad. Yeah. So over here, let's just try to erase that from our memories, but it's still kind of in frame, isn't it? It's a tube sock. Look at that. Look at that. What's in the tube sock? What's in the tube sock? It's a whole cow with 5 legs and a tube. Oh, look at that. It adds to your Cactus Richard Simmons soup. It's nothing better for you than sock cow. And that's everything that's in my head right now. If anybody wants anything made into a t-shirt, I will make it. And you can follow me on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or all of them. And they're linked in the description below. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful night, and I'll see you tomorrow.